Hi everyone, it's Cami. Sorry it's taken me a bit to get an update up for you. After my first post, I think I was my first post-op video. I was 3 days post-op and things were going great. And then the next day on Monday, it was a little rough. But let me get to the numbers first, and then I'll tell you what happened. So I went into the hospital for surgery on July 7th, and I weighed 300 pounds. When I was released, I had gained 18 pounds of water weight from all the fluids. So I came home at 318, and at the end of my first week, I had lost 21.6 pounds, which put me at 296.4. And then after my second week, I am down to 288.6, which was an additional loss of 7.8 pounds for the second week. So after my last video, I got really dehydrated. I was super nauseated on Monday, and I literally did not take anything in by mouth. No water, no shakes, nothing. And then the nausea continued through Tuesday, and then I started getting dizzy and still really nauseated. So I called my doctor's office, and they had me go in for IV hydration. So I went in and got 2 liters of fluid, and then there was some issue with getting me a nausea medication that I could take because I'm allergic to almost all of them except for Phenergan and Zofran. And so they were going to give me Zofran, and then for some reason changed it to something that I am allergic to, and I ended up having to go to urgent care so I could get something different. So they gave me Phenergan, and that ended up giving me really bad anxiety and restless legs. And so the next day, Wednesday, I called the doctor's office back, and they finally gave me the Zofran, and that worked well. So now the nausea is really well controlled. I take it about every other day, but it's much better. Also, I just couldn't, on Monday and Tuesday, I just could not tolerate drinking another protein shake. I couldn't handle the smell, the taste, the thickness, nothing. And so my doctor's office recommended that I change it to Carnation Instant Breakfast mixed with fat-free milk. And so that gave me protein of 26 grams when that was all mixed up, and I was able to drink that much better because it was a lot thinner, and the taste was just better. It didn't taste so medicine-y and not, you know, like all like vitamins. It just tasted more like chocolate milk, so I was able to tolerate that much better. But that was my recommendation from my surgeon's office. If that happens to you, they may have a different recommendation for you, but that's what I did. So then all of that got much better. I'm feeling good. I started walking more, about 25 minutes a day, and continued that through the weekend. And then this past week, everything's been great. Nausea very minimal. I don't have any pain to speak of, really. Just, I think when I get try to get comfortable in bed, sometimes it's a little bit hard, but I've been able to now sleep on my side, which I wasn't initially able to do that because I'm a side sleeper, so that's much more comfortable for me to sleep now. And so that's going good. And then I had a phone appointment with my nutritionist, and I got to advance my diet, which was wonderful because I've been on liquids for a month. And so I was very happy to hear that I could have some foods. So some of the things that they suggested are yogurt, cottage cheese, Laughing Cow cheese wedges. I can have oatmeal or cream of wheat, peanut butter, hummus, and tuna, which you can mix with light mayo and some relish if you want to, and onions and pepper, whatever you like to make it really tasty. And then I had bought some canned fruit with no sugar added. It has Splenda, and it was way too sweet for me. And so the nutritionist said that I could eat fresh fruit as long as it's soft and chewed really well. So no apples or anything yet, but I had some fresh mangoes, and those have really hit the spot. And so I'm going to eat fresh fruit and not the canned stuff because it's just too much sweetness for me. I had some yogurt. I got the Oikos 000, which I'm really not a fan of because I think it tastes really fake. So I think I'm going to go back to the Dannon Light and Fit. That has, I think, 12 grams of sugar, which is actually way less than the Boost shakes I was drinking right after surgery. So I don't think I'll have any problems with dumping with those yogurts. They just taste better to me. So I think I'm going to try that instead. And I'm able to eat crackers, which I was surprised because she suggested that I eat, like tuna salad on crackers. So just to find some that have low sugar. And so I've been eating these Wasa Thins, and they have like 1 gram of sugar, and they're really good. They're sesame, sea salt, and it's a nice crunch. And it adds just to, it has something more to chew when you're eating the tuna salad. So I had that. And then I found some Quaker Instant oatmeal packets in a variety of flavors that were 33% less sugar. So it has like maple and brown sugar, cinnamon spice, and apple cinnamon, and the sugar content is only 4 grams for the serving, and so I've had those the last 2 mornings with no problems, and so I think I'll continue to have that for my breakfast. I loved oatmeal before and I love it now, so I'm happy that I'm able to eat that again. And then today I had some cottage cheese with some cut up fresh mango for lunch, and that went down well and stayed down, and no issues with that. Everything I've tried so far has been fine. I did notice that I believe when I start to get full, my stomach kind of starts talking to me like it's growling, like it's hungry, but I think that's kind of my sign that I've had enough. And then also I heard on some other video blogs and some other people that I follow on Instagram that when they get full, their nose runs. And it's funny because that happened to me too. So I'm glad I'm getting a sign that I'm full, because I don't, I'm not uncomfortable or feel like, oh my gosh, I just ate too much. But just kind of have to listen to the cues that your body gives you so you don't overeat. And I don't want to undereat either, but definitely I don't want to eat too much and get uncomfortable and throw up or something like that, because I haven't had any issues with vomiting at all since surgery. So I certainly want to keep that track record going. So that's where I'm at right now. I see my surgeon for my first follow-up on Monday the 26th. And so I may do an update that day, or I may wait for Thursday for my 3-week follow-up. So, or my 3-week update. So that's how things are going here. I hope everybody's doing well out there. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I will answer each of your comments. I definitely will get back to you on that. And give me a like on my video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And I wish you well, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.